What's up, everybody? Hopefully my audio is good. I tried to work on it a little since last time. Let me make sure I'm live and then we'll get going. It's not showing that we are, as usual. There we are. Let me check the sound. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna turn up my mic a little bit and also my desktop audio. Let's check that. I'll be right back. Hopefully, I just adjusted my audio. Hopefully that works. Alright, sorry about that. It's just, oh shit. Trying to get all this good. Last video, I was looking at it and the audio was a little too quiet. So, let's go ahead and hop in. Oh shit, now it's doing the thing. God dang it. Hold on one moment. I don't know why when I pull out of Lords of the Fallen to adjust something in OBS and then try to jump back into it, it like totally won't let me move my mouse like on the screen. And I tried to like use my keyboard and all that, and the only thing I can do when I do it is back out of the game. I thought I had my audio adjusted good, and then I hopped in and checked it, and it was still a little quiet. Which it is still a little quiet, but I'd rather have it that than be too loud, like picking up myself like breathing in it and shit. I got a really bad allergies and my nose kind of, you can hear me breathing through it a lot of times. Okay, let's make sure we're good here. Alright, I think we're all good. Okay, so in the last one, we opened up the fief. I showed you that axe. Damn, what's going on with weapons? I think it's because, let's see, the last thing we did was, where's Pieta's sword? Yeah. This is what I've been using, I think, because I swapped that out. Alright. So, like I said, we were in the underground area, just about to get to where we go through the sunken skiing area. Need some endurance. So, if you check the description, you'll see I got full walkthrough. This is, I just wanted to play through the 2.0 update on PC because I didn't have PC when I made it. Or I had a gaming PC, but it was older. And I just got a new one. So I wanted to play through the update and check it out. Which is why we're here. But you know, I've played through this game probably a half dozen times. And got a full walkthrough every single item and quest on my channel if you want to check that out. So and then we got quests on all the like walkthrough quests on all the let's pull you down. Walkthrough quests on all the different special weapons you can get and shit. So that's a soul flay umbral finisher. If you fully like knock off their umbral health, and then it'll give you like the same you do after a parry, like same opportunity, little red thing. And then if you click that, it'll do like a lamp finisher. So I like did my whole first playthrough not even realizing you could do that. Also, I wanted to mention too, I don't know if I have, the game runs like really good now. He's got a parasite, but it didn't matter. I'm running it in 4K native with no upscaling. I'm just running it straight 4K native, like nothing to make it easier. And it's, I don't know why my overlay's gone now, but I've got it set at max 60. Just keep it flat, and it holds perfect. And if I turn off the cap, it'll run about 100 to 120 frames a second. And I've got a 9070 XT, the new card, and a 9800 X3D. So I mean, I've got a good system, but it's nothing like crazy. The game's really well optimized at this point, I think. The graphics always look good. Dude behind here. I'm playing on the increased mob density, so I'll probably see a little few more enemies than you will. Unless you do it as well. Alright. So this spot here, we'll actually fall down this, and then we'll have to come back around over there. This area down here kind of sucks. Unless you're on the decreased mob. There won't be that many enemies. Wait, where is it? Ooh, yeah, I like that one. We'll get a really full armor set here in a minute. Probably like one of my 2 or 3 favorites. Go down the hole. Got pulled into Umbral that time. Normally you can just pop those, take all them out. There's our Umbral exit. Go ahead and grab this first. So that's just telling us the guy fell down there, and there's an item down there. So you can throw a seed here. It's not a bad spot. So you can drop down like right here. No, fuck. The voted chopper, that's right. I like this one. Alright, you can just walk back out. We can get out of Umbral now. Yeah, the game always looked really good. It just was not very well optimized at the beginning. I think a lot of it being Unreal Engine 5 issues, especially I think this was like one of the first games that actually had Unreal 5. So I think a lot of the hate the game got was them trying to learn the engine and work through the problems, you know, that show up when you actually ship a game that don't show a lot of times until you get people looking at it. I mean, I've never developed games, but it seems to be the common. Ooh, he's got way more lunge than I thought. I would like to get 2 of those. Those are really good axes they got, or pickaxes. So pick this, that'll open the door, and then drop this ladder before you fall down. But go down over here. There's another throwable, and you can continue on. I'm gonna hit the save real quick. We've got a Mendacis Visage in the next area. Probably gonna try to find a good spot to throw down a seed. Make sure we got one before we 0. We'll be alright. I can do it. We got spells, so we'll be good. That's a funny little glitch. There's that lamp finisher again. We need to pop a rabbit's foot. See if we can get this guy to drop his axe. Hold on one sec. Alright. We'll go up there. And I'll have to open that on the other side. I think we need to go up here first, if I remember right. And we'll need to jump across that. First, we're gonna go over here. We get it? Yeah. Oh, it's a regular pickaxe. It's not what I wanted. There's the spot we fell down a little earlier. Other side of it. Come on, drop it. The reason I want it is it inflicts poison. No. That was interesting. Alright. Edict's aim. Crossbow. That's right, we can go down over here. Oh yeah, this is that room we were just in, that's right. There's a way to get out if you want. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta jump across here. Oh, regular pickaxe. Wolverino shield. Okay, and then that drops down right where that path starts right here. We go through this. I think this is where I used to throw it down, right here. So we don't have any. You can go through this one. I think there's a pendant down this way, if I remember right. Again, if you want an actual walkthrough, just go check my channel. It's there. I got every single item, and even the ones I didn't get. You know, I pointed out at least where they were. So. Gets our poison off too. Just remember that if you ever want to get rid of your poison, it does not run in Umbral, so.
Damn those overseer bastards! We told them this would happen. Oh, they'll pay for this. Come on.
They'll pay for this. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I thought there was something else. No. I'm thinking of the wrong spot. Oh, we need to be careful right here. There's gonna be Womb of Stillness enemy, the moth ladies, in the next room, so we'll probably get a drop of the seed things from her. There she is. Oh, I tried to roll. I was locked in that animation. can't get one? Come on, guys. Oh, there's one of our buddies. Two of them, actually. Remember, I told you they're tough. Let's start seeing how tough they are when we get a little later game. They can't handle a lot of punishment, but they'll come at you really fast, and they're very agile and hard to hit, so you do a lot of damage. There's one more up here, right? Maybe not. Still might be thinking of another room. There's another room. Wounded stillness somewhere close. Oh yeah, it's up one more level. That's right. Nice little parry there. Is that a? Oh, it's poison. Couldn't tell if that was a bottomless pit or. So this is the spot right here that you want to throw one down. This is a really, really good spot because we're going to drop a ladder there. So it'll last you for like 2 sections instead of 1. This is the spot I was thinking of where the pendant is. That's it. Miner's pendant. What is that one? Oh yeah, it gives you extra slots for your catalyst. Alright, so we want to just kind of ignore all that and run over here. And then here's our little gate that I was talking about. There we are. Alright, so right over there, once we get across that, you'll see the, remember I talked in the last episode at the end about the NPC that can die if you don't do a certain thing. That will be the, vestige that we'll take off from to deal with all that. So we'll be coming back to it quite a bit. I think this is one of the ones you can't, yeah. Never figured out why some of the, like her parasite, you have to actually take out, but a lot of them you can just burst down. And then we'll go, that armor set's just kind of right over there. So that Visage is down in here, there he is right there. Oh, there's one of our buddies. Alright, let's get ready. We could go ahead and pop this so when we go in. Where'd he go? Is that him down there? Go on. Just get his attention, that's fine. Stuck somewhere. Oh my gosh, dude, you gonna fight me or what? Let's do this. I'm gonna break this here. And then you can come at that Mendacious Visage kind of the other way. It's a really good pendant right here. That's the one for increasing your carry weight, I think. No, that's right. That's the mana refill one. The rune. The pendant's right around here somewhere, though. I think it's the one floating. Pretty sure. That dude's not gonna come out till we try to fight that Mendacious Visage. Here he comes. No, not you. Here we go. Just try to burst him down while he's open. Don't even worry about the umbral. It's fine. So we'll just recover it when you hit him. Here we go. Pull that over. That dude's still stuck. Alright, so we're gonna drain the water and that'll put that body down to normal level. Where is that Reaper at? Just heard him. But anyways, if you're struggling with that Mendacious Visage or whatever, obviously you just want to soul flay it open and then you can hit it and it won't take as much damage. But you can run over here and kind of like play chicken with him. Kind of like, you know, like come out here with your catalyst and hit him and duck behind, in and out. He won't come back in here all the way, I don't think. If he does, you just head up the ladder and flank him the other way. There he is. Oh, we fumbled that. Okay, we're good now. We can go up here. And when we hit this vestige, what's his name? The guy who... Oh, why can't I think of it? Byron? Yeah, he'll be here.
Where the hell's it gone? Whoever took it, I swear! This vestige, it marks where Katrin fell.
This has to do with what I was talking about.
Like you. But far more than that, she was my love. I left a token here. A pendant I gave her a long time ago, and now it's gone! It's all I have left! Katrin and I were both hallowed sentinels. It's hard to imagine now. She was astounding. We fell in love, and we embraced what we had, even though the Order forbidden they found out, and made sure we paid for our sin with agony. In the end, they thought we were dead. But it was only Katrin's heart stopped, and not for long. Thanks to the Umbral, eventually there came a day when she fell. I'll find the bastard who took that. You find them first, you tell. There'll be blood for this desecration.
It's very important when you find the person you tell him, because it's a little girl, and he'll kill her if he finds her first. So you want to find her before he does, which is triggered by going up the elevator in the next area. That will progress it, and he'll kill her. So before you do that, we're gonna work our way all the way down in this area and go meet her and talk to her, and you'll realize she's a harmless girl. And then you come back to him and tell him she's just a harmless girl, and then he won't kill her, and he'll actually take her under his wing and kind of care for her. So it's very very cute little story. Cute little story. water. Now that's the one that raises your carry weight I was talking about. Ring of Bones. Does that dude respawn? He does. I'm not gonna fight him. So now we gotta drop that. Once we lowered the, or raised, yeah, lowered the, oh my gosh, I can't talk. We raised that thing blocking the water. Now we can run across it right here and then kick this down. And there's our rest spot. We got quick access and we'll go this way. There's gonna be a skeleton prostolite right ahead. Don't run ahead because those barrels will get you. Here he comes. Longest lunge ever. Here's our armor set in this room. Got a couple guys to deal with real quick. Oh, shit. There we go. That looks like her up there. That's not Winterberry. What is that? Maybe that is her. I think she says something. And runs away. I never noticed she was up there. I just remember hearing her voice like when we came through here, I think. Yeah, I think that's her up there. There's our set. I think as we run around, she'll take off. Here's our new set. Pretty cool. I think I like the black. And then I usually like to throw the other helm on. I think it looks really cool with this. Pretty cool. And then I actually think these look really good with it as well. It's a gnarly looking set. They'll give you a little bit lighter weight too. Let's listen. I bet we hear Winterberry. That's her name, the little girl. There are a couple in here of the Womb of Stillness ladies. Oop, kind of overdid that. Let's take out the regular enemies first before we go into Umbral. Yeah, there's like 2 of them in here. I don't know if there still is, but there were. So, you know, if you get sucked into Umbral, you may want to run back a little bit. Well, that was all for nothing. Try if we can. That was terrible. didn't fire it that long. Uh-oh. It's stuck. It's hard to focus on two of them at once sometimes. And I did not want to go into Umbral because then we got two more enemies in here. Pretty sure. There's one right there. Alright, they're outside my window mowing now, so I'm just going to mute for a second. I'll be right back. That's the one I was talking about earlier. If you threw a seed down there, you can just start there instead of having to, because if you die, we gotta fight through all that just to get back where we just were. So fortunately I don't have any, so hoping we don't die. Alright, I think they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one down here, just in case. Pretty sure there used to be two of those Moth Lady, Womb of Stillness, whatever they're called, in here. Seems to only be that one now. I think we'll hear Winterberry when we drop down in here. Because I remember when I played it before seeing like subtitle. But I never saw who was saying it, and I just noticed her in there. I've never noticed her before. I swear it was right around here. There she is, yeah. They must have just put her there. I bet they did because everyone complained about it. Because it was like everybody would miss out on her. So they moved her here.
I'm Winterberry. You're my first customer today. I don't get many.
Oh shit. I'll be back, Winterberry. No, don't hurt Winterberry. She can't be hurt. But... Nice. Yeah, that's really smart moving her there because, like I said, everybody would miss out on her. Because I'll show you what you had to do before. It was crazy. Like most people, I bet only half the people even found the area you got to go through, and you have to go through that entire area, almost get down to the bottom and find her before you continue just a little bit the other way. So, and if you didn't do that in that order, he would beat her to death.
I'm Winterberry. You're my first customer today. I don't get many. I've got nice things though. I like your lamp. But I know you won't trade. A long time ago, I asked someone else who had a lamp like that if he traded it to me. And he called me a bad name and told me to go where he cut my head off. He was rude. There are lots of nasty people in Mornstead. But I'm quick and clever. And that's how I find so many amazing things to trade. I just found a necklace here in the mine. But you can't buy that. I'm keeping it for myself. Because I love it so much.
So,
Have you seen any of my friends? They like to stay in the dark, but well, they're not very friendly. But I still like knowing they're there. It means I'm not on my own.
so normally before there was a thing where you had to talk to her about the necklace. I guess we just get that in passing now.
Hello. I've
Hold
got
on.
a shop. I'm keeping it for myself. Because I love it so much.
Alright, yeah, so you can't buy. Sorry, I said earlier on another stream my mother's in the hospital, so I had to take that. Let's see. Pendant given as token of love. That's the one Byron's talking about. And we can't buy it.
Myself.
But this one right
Because
here
I
is
love
the
it
one I
so
was saying
much.
you don't want to miss out on. It's really good. This one as well increases spell power, so she has both of those. Posture damage, bleed, crossbow bolts, increased defense while casting sorceries. That's another good one for sorcery builds. And then she has a respec too, so it's really smart to to talk to her. But I guess they made it a lot easier. That's really smart of them. Because boy,
Have you
before.
seen any of my friends? They like, well, they're not. It means
So I guess now all we gotta do is go tell him. It's not hard, but they made it a little easier, a little more intuitive, like where you just kind of play and you would probably know you need to go tell him. Because I bet if you just continue on and don't go tell him, he'll still take her out. But
The thief's naught but an umbral-afflicted girl. That lamp's rotted your brain. Does this place look like somewhere a child could survive? Oh, I suppose I've seen stranger things in my time. All right. If there's a chance that's the case, then when I find her, I'll stay my hand. At least long enough to be sure. If you write about this, the thought of a poor girl down there alone in the dark, Katrin wouldn't have ignored such a plight. And she'd not see me do so either. If you write the thought of Katrin
There we
wouldn't have
go.
ignored such...
alright, well that's way easier. That's cool. They really did change a lot of stuff here. I thought it was weird seeing her up there, and I was like, oh. I swear though, when we came through here before in the old game, I'll have to go watch my walkthrough and see when I get through that part, but I swear like you hear her and she runs away. I guess they just moved her location here. That makes sense. Because normally I'll show you when we get there where she is. It'll be probably a couple episodes before we even get there.
Hello. I've got a shop.
Let's
Bye-bye.
go ahead and I like to grab that respec, but
Hello. I've got a shop.
you do. You have a shop. Well, let's just go ahead and get that, because there's only a couple. And that and that.
Bye-bye.
Probably sell something else to get a,
I've got a shop.
yeah, so we could use this one and that one. This one's better. Fungus encrusted pickaxe. You can see it does, what you call it, poison buildup. What was the, I think, I did something to it, I remember, to make it, like, really good. I think it was maybe the rune we put in it or whatever. Alright, let's see what else we can sell. That's the one okay, yeah, that one gain mana and shield mana regeneration. So this is the one I was talking about. You get one per playthrough, and we'll also get a ring. I'm trying to remember where it is. I'll have to look it up, or maybe we'll find it soon. But you get mana regen from this, and we'll get a shield later that has this square rune, kind of diamond rune here, like sideways square shape, and you can slot up to 3 of them in it. So I had like 2 in that, and I had something else in it, and then I had the 2 mana regen rings on, and it was awesome. You could just like fire it off and it would barely go down. I don't like the overseer outfit, so we'll sell that. Yeah, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that. Definitely not gonna use that. I think it's funny in these games, some of the armor sets, like, does anybody ever use some of these? Like, who wants to look like that?
Hello.
Hello.
I've got a shop.
Unveil further opportunities for vengeance. Let's see, we've got a little left. Could buy one more, or... No, we got plenty of those. So maybe one more
Hello.
thing.
I've got a shop.
How much more do we need? Just a little bit. I don't really use those. Oh, we got enough.
Hello. I've got a shop.
See you later. Alright, so we're done in here. You need to umbrella across this. There's the key. Let's see, where's that go? Probably the trapper right ahead. There's a trapper around the corner. And a couple dogs. Only one dog now. Alright, so here is a cistern. And before we'd have to go down through all that, and you gotta hop across those, and then there's a like little area down there underwater you go in, and it takes you into that mine that works back through that back door I showed you by Byron where he is at that vestige. I think he's one of those invincible ones. that's how you get in there. You gotta go across that, jump down. And there's also like a little mini boss thing down there. There's 3 Reapers you fight all at once down there. Alright. But if you're going to do any of that, obviously you want to throw down save spot, and this is the best spot because you've got a boss right ahead. Really more of a mini boss. And then you may fall going across those logs the other way. Alright. So, we don't have to go that way first anymore. That's pretty cool. So, as soon as you step to the left here, it's gonna lock you into, like, a boss room. You used to be able to, like, stand back and, like, shoot them. You probably can't anymore. They probably worked on it, but you, like, go out here and trigger it, and, like, yeah, you can't do it anymore.
You never stand alone.
Oh man, I forgot I did the stupid bucket work thing. Parry him. It's not really a challenge when you got health. I gave him more health. I think you get his pants for this. Spear. That's right. That's right. Those are so silly. He just went over there and ghosted out. Alright, so remember, if you pick these up, if you pick up more than 4, he'll become hostile, and he'll start coming in every boss fight and becoming hostile, so I'm just not picking them up. But if you need to do the quest, every 4th one you get, you gotta go turn in all 4. Back at the guy we started the quest at the beginning. There's also a hidden item over here. I think it's a spear too, actually. Yeah, Veil Piercer. And then this is a long ride up. But again, yeah, if you would have hopped in this elevator, I'm pretty sure you could have fought the boss, but if you hopped in the elevator before going down to that other area, you're SOL on all the items she had. We got a vestige right here. Oh, I know where we get the mana regen ring. It's right up ahead. Or, no, that's the health regen ring. Yeah, we'll get a health regen ring, like, really soon. This will open back into Calrath. Just another area. And remember this spot right here? I remember coming here the first time being like, what the hell is this? But that's where we'll go at the very end of the game. So there's our map, I think. And then we got a Reaper here and an item. Let's go grab this first, actually. Gonna take her out. Oh, shit. There'll be little dudes that pop out. Ones that explode. That it? There's a ladder. You can take her out shooting at her from down low though if you want. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Too late. Oh yeah, we need to take this out too before we go over there. I'll open up the passage where you can continue on. Jump here, and then jump here. There's Queen Verina's health regen ring. Dodge that one. That one's a bitch. Blacksmith's Pride. That's the flail. Emerald flail. It's like a set of lungs. It's weird looking. Alright. I think... Yeah, we got the big area just ahead where we'll fight a bunch of dogs. That's right. It's probably not a bad idea to throw down a seed if you got a lot of them. I'm not going to because I'm pretty confident this part. I was thinking there was a seed bed right around, but no, there's not. Alright, so there's a Ravager and like 5 dogs at once in there. So we can actually... I've wasted having those on. I don't know why I didn't fix that. Alright. Alright, that's health regen. that's the one we want. And then we'll just have to swap that to that. That'll increase our spells. Increases max mana. Thought we had one more that increased spell power. Increase defense. I guess not. Yeah, so we could throw that one on. Let's see what increase it gives us. Right now we have 397 max. And this will give us 422. It's not a ton. I don't love that. I think the best one to do is the one that health upon killing an enemy or stamina regen. Oh, here's the other one, spell power. That's right. Yeah, we'll be absolutely rocking now. Oh shit, I forgot to change the radio. Damn, that just wrecked him. Nice. I don't know why I did that. So we'll come back here and this will be where we finally fight the Reaper at the end. I know, like I said, we don't, and there'll be a thing done in here protecting him. You gotta take out. Otherwise he's like pretty much impossible to defeat. Our next beacon's like right up here too. Is there anything? I never looked down there before. There's another lady right there. We need to grab this. This is really kind of...
Demented cretins! Do you really think you can do this to me? I'm the real power at the heart of this kingdom, not the royals.
These
or
dudes are
you,
creepy.
or your
These little priest
imaginary
ladies.
Sun god, or anyone else. Mondstadt rises and falls with me. And if you think I'll allow you to cast me into one of your damn fires, then you're even more insane than I thought. This is your last
Punishing
chance.
her.
If you know what you can do, now.
Well, I know. Oh shit, I did it again. the fuck? Not a mana? There we go. Whoa. Oh shit. I threw it on after it was over. Alright, there's gonna be a priestess right up ahead too. Fire priestess. Actually, you know what? Let's do this first, since we have plenty. There is one right around here. I want it to go down. There's that's for the what's his name, paladin whatever's quest. You can see him fighting the Light Reaper. You have to get all like 5 of that's. I got a video for that too, but you got to get all 5 of his memories like that, and then you'll have to go fight him. And then if you complete all that, you'll get his armor. It's the DLC armor, the deluxe edition armor you can get. I don't have it on this character, but I had it on the other one I originally started with, the first episode. So right here, the queen will be. We'll have to work our way back. But here's the thing: if you want to clear it, you can. You just hit interact. Again, if you do it, you're locked into the radiant ending. Alright.
Wait! Look! I've a fortune in coin and jewels right here in my hands. It's all yours. Take it. I can get you more. A lot more. Just, please, don't.
Alright. There's... Is that set? That's where you'll have to go up there to pop the thing so you can take out the Light Reaper when you come back later. Alright. I'm actually going to throw down another seed right up here. I think this is a good spot right here. I know I just did one, but... Alright, so we're gonna continue on. There'll be several enemies right through here. See that ghosting? Like of the ash? How it leaves like streaks. So weird. That was really bad when the game first came out. It would like really smear really bad and you couldn't see. It still looks kind of ugly. I get what they're trying to do, but yeah, it's a real minor complaint. How much I like the game now. There's a Reaper. There's a Trapper. There's also one of the little pig dudes. We can't go through this one, but the other one we can. And then I think there's even one of those dudes that dive bombs us. Yep, there he is. Great, I lost all my health. That's cool. This is why I like to throw it down there. When they're doing that, just keep rolling back because they'll keep hitting you repeatedly. And they kind of stun lock you. That worked out. What the fuck? What was that? That's my first death. Bullshit. That's my first death. And it was bullshit too. That was... I dodged. It's still like... whatever. It's fine. I'm too competitive. Like, I can't just play the game. I don't really worry about how many deaths I have. Fuck. Let's run that one back. Okay. See this a little smarter. Come on, go away. He'll only get hit by 2 and then he... Where is he? Where'd that sparrow go? Guess he's stuck like the other one. Nope. Here's our vigor. Alright, like I said, you can go through this one. Sparrow's in there, that's right. Where's that sparrow? There he is. There you are. There we go. Alright, she is a problem. Yeah, you can pop her from down here. And then we'll fight her up ahead. Here's our Iron Wayfarer.
No,
He's remembering what he did before. He killed everybody or something.
this didn't happen.
Throw down a save here if you want. Saw that coming. Like I said, it's a rough little part right here. I can't believe I died again. 2 in a row. Anyways, that's a good place to stop. I don't want to play through that again right now. I'll start off in the next one, right where I died right there. So that'll work out. Again, if you want walkthrough type coverage, just check below the description. I've got guide videos on all the sanguinarics, quintessences, which is the health upgrades, you know, your flasks. I've got video on all these boss weapons and how to activate them, you know, their special moves where they have like a energy beam or whatever they do. And like this one, you get another weapon, it's the same as it but purple, and you slap them together and it does like a big explosion. Or the other one, the one we get from the Judge Cleric, throws out like a fireball. So I got all that covered, little short videos on there too, and all the DLC quest lines you can do and all that. So just check those there if you're interested. And either way, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Sweaty Zeus, thanks for watching. Gotta take off and go pick up my mother from the hospital and take her to her house. But so I gotta get off here, but I appreciate you watching if you did, and we'll catch you guys next time. Later on.